In this episode, we uncover the hidden sin of Ham, a story of honor, disgrace, and the lasting consequences of one man's actions. After the great flood, Yahweh baruke Noac and his sons, but a single moment of dishonor changed the course of history. What did Ham do that brought a curse upon his descendants? And how did Shem and Yaphet choose a different path? Stay with us as we explore this powerful lesson from the Scriptures. Before we continue, please subscribe to this channel. After the great flood, Yahweh favored Noac and his sons, and they repopulated the earth. Noac, a man of the soil, planted a vineyard and tended it with care. In time, Noac harvested the fruit of his labor and made wine. But one evening, he drank of the wine and became drunk, falling into a deep sleep inside his tent. Ham entered the tent, looking around cautiously. His eyes landed on his father, lying there, unaware. But his attention shifted to his mother, who was nearby. Instead of turning away, Ham did something unimaginable and grievous. He uncovered his father's nakedness, a phrase in the Scriptures that means he lay with his mother, violating the sacred bond of his own household. For centuries, this phrase has been severely misunderstood, and Bible teachers have misinterpreted its meaning. The phrase, uncover nakedness, appears primarily in Leviticus 18 and Leviticus 20, outlining Yahweh's laws against incestuous and unlawful intimacy. After Ham committed this abominable act, he told his brothers what he had done. But Shem and Yaphet were different. They didn't want to dishonor or bring shame to their father. So they took a garment, laid it across their shoulders, and walked backward into the tent, covering their parents' nakedness. Throughout this, their faces were turned away, ensuring they didn't see the unthinkable. Unlike Ham, Shem and Yaphet honored their father. They refused to look upon his shame and covered him with respect. The next morning, Noac woke up and learned what Ham had done. He cursed Canaan, Ham's son, declaring that he would serve his brother's descendants. Noac said, "Baruch is the Elohim of Shem. Canaan shall be his servant." Baruch is the Hebrew word for bless. Noac continued, "Yahweh shall enlarge Yaphet, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant." Shem and Yaphet stood solemnly, acknowledging their father's words. Ham slept with his mother, and for this reason, the child from this union was cursed. This child was Canaan. From this moment, the paths of the sons of Noac were forever set in different directions. The story of Ham teaches us the importance of honor and respect, especially within our own families. Dishonoring those whom Yahweh has placed in authority over us, whether parents, elders, or leaders, brings consequences not only upon us, but upon future generations. Shem and Yaphet chose the path of righteousness by covering their parents' shame, reminding us that love and respect should always guide our actions. Immoral intimacy is an abomination. Lust and lasciviousness not only bring shame and disgrace, but a potential curse. Honor your father and your mother, so that your days may be long in the land Yahweh your Elohim is giving you. Exodus 20:12. Join us next time as we explore more stories from the Bible and discover the most iconic tales of all time.